Thanks for joining us, and hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Michigan Wolverines facing the UCLA Bruins.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never gets old. Every big-time player makes a name for themselves at the college level, and we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
On the court for Michigan, Smith is out there with Ellis. Then there's Flash, then it's Jones, and it's Crawford at the shooting guard position.
And you look at the long list of former players from the University of Michigan, a lot of big-name NBA players got their start as Wolverines. It's been that way for a long time.
And a wide-open look for Freak. Drills the three-pointer. Freak's got 5.
Let me get.
He feeds it to Freak. And the pass to Free. Here's Campbell. To the inside. Here's Freak. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Opposing defenses adjust to them.
Here's Free. Kicks it to Freak. To the wing on the left. Here's Fresh, guarded by Crawford. Freak passes to Campbell, and he gets it to go.
They are really doing a nice job of establishing.
Screened by Ellis. Crawford outside. Tips it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Ellis has got his second basket.
Boy, nice tip in to salvage the points from the missed shot and made it work.
It did, yeah. And those second chance points, Clark, they do add up.
Yes, sir.
And they do, and guys, that's the last line of your defense there. Everything else was good, but you have to finish it off with possession.
So Michigan going with almost an entire new group here. Trailing by 2. Passes it to Fresh. Here's Campbell. Lays it up and banks it in.
And he can time his passes.
Both teams.
Fuck that nigga gonna let me get the ball.
And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open.
No one around him. But they'll get another chance.
Oh, shit, the rebound right in my hand.
Jones dishes to Smith. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Fresh. And good. Got the friendly bounce on the right side of the rim. Fresh has got his first points of the night. And it's Robertson at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Oh, the ball just fell out my hand.
Flash passes to Smith. Use that pick to get close.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top.
Tell 'em.
Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
So Michigan ends up going with the new group.
I just smoked. I'm gonna smoke the last one now.
And it's the Bruins with the ball. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. It's Freak, top of the key, to take the lead. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
The free throw off from Freak.
The perfect chance, an opportunity to wrap it up, and he couldn't take advantage. We'll see if he lives to regret it.
Here's Flash. The dish now to Smith to tie it up. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
So you couldn't go in there to go get a cup, but you're going to take my cup out.
Through the D and finish at the rim.
Regulation is ended and we're getting to overtime.
Do whatever you're going to do. So you can't get a cup. That cup got a lid on it. That's what I want.
And we've got more college basketball in store as we get ready now for overtime. What energy, what excitement in the building, folks, tonight. If you're just joining us, this is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, as we'll no doubt have some reporter. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Here's Fresh. Pass to Free. He feeds it to Freak. Here's Roberts, guarded by Wright.
Still got that thing in front of me.
And Michigan has possession.
Don't be afraid to make the extra pass. If it's open, take it.
Here's Flash. To the paint. Connects! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Boy, he quieted the crowd with that big shot. That's a big play.
Ouch. That was a punch in the gut to these fans. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
You see that lighter with that hand on it? How you fired your cigarette up?
And that's an intentional foul.
You ain't got to talk like that. I'm telling you, I need that cup because it got a top on it. What you mean? If I told you no, then all right, then you should have just accepted no. Then it wouldn't have went no farther. It wouldn't have went no farther if you'd have just accepted no. I told you I needed a cup. You the one kept going on. Damn. That what you be getting it wrong at. Like you can catch the attitude of do what you want. Man, you can't do that. If I told, man, I told you no, that was the end of the conversation.
Kicks it to Smith. Off target from
How you gonna take the fucking ball
so
from me?
it's UCLA picking up the win. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly, but I tell you what, they showed me the heart of a champion here in this one.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew thanking you for tuning in. Welcome, everyone, to the final game of the college basketball season. Tonight, we will crown the winner of this year's tournament. And no matter what the outcome here tonight, what a ride it has been. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers facing the UCLA Bruins.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball. High energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this. But now, they're one of the most consistent teams in the country.
And it's good. Roberts.
Get off me, man.
They set the pick. He feeds it to Freak. The pass to Fresh. Just 5 to shoot.
Shoot it!
Campbell kicks to Roberts. Here's Freak. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the further end. Freak's got his first basket of the night.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
And the Bruins going here with a whole new group out there. Kaminsky top of the key. No good. That would have tied it.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning.
Come
I mean,
on,
the way he
foul,
plays and the
man.
accolades he has.
Not a foul, man. This bullshit.
And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Freak in at the 4 spot. Fresh is out there with Free. Then there's Campbell, and it's Roberts in at the 5 down low. And for the Badgers, Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Decker, then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the 4. Now here's Decker, 5 on the clock. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
You know, one of the biggest thoughts of staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports. So it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond.
Free passes to Freak. Feeds to Roberts. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Roberts got his second bucket of the night.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's Hill. Here's the screen. He kicks to Kaminsky. The feed now to Evans. And it's blocked.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get.
That one is no good.
They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there, but they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
Porter's checked in for Barton. Kaminsky is checked in for Wisconsin. And both free throws good from Freak.
We're seeing today what makes it.
In transition, here come the Badgers. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. The shot no good.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
So it's Wisconsin picking up the win. Such a special moment for these kids.